Hello everyone, just a quick one. I had a great night last night, a really peaceful sight. No cockerels going off at 3:30 in the morning, no dogs having arguments, and no donkeys putting the world to rights first thing in the morning. Anyway, it's 8:45 and the bread man's just arrived and I went to buy some bread, took a chunk out of it and it was beautiful and it was still warm as well, so I went back and I bought a second one. Anyway, that's me sorted out. That's me sorted for my bread for today anyway. So I'm just going to have some breakfast, then I'm going to get on the road, head down to TanTan and see what's happening. And speak to you soon. Bye-bye. Well, that's me, all packed and ready to go. And we're off to TanTan. I nearly said TanTan then. TanTan. It's just a short hop today, about 250k, a couple of hours, no problem at all. But one thing before I go, if you're coming to Morocco, what you do need is some lip balm. Because the air is very dry, your lips soon get chapped, and that's why I look like I've been kissing my exhaust pipe. It's my lips have gone chapped, but I stopped at a local pharmacy, got some of this. So if you're coming to Morocco, bring yourself some lip balm and it'll save you a lot of hassle. Right, off we go, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye bye. And hello to my YouTube subscriber. You're looking very well. Anyway, here I am. I'm on the beach, and just behind me is the Atlantic Ocean, because this afternoon I arrived at El Uatia. Basically, it's the port of TanTan. TanTan is about 10 kilometers that way, and I arrived there this afternoon. Had a ride around the town, and I thought, well, there's not really much here to interest me, so I thought I'd ride out to the coast. And I found there was 3 sites mentioned. Went on to the first site, there was no one there. Went to the second campsite, no one there. Went to the third campsite, and it was full of camper vans. And it's got Barbara and Howard, who I met in Tata a couple of nights ago. And it can be a small world sometimes, can't it? Anyway, the day went well. I left the campsite this morning and just headed west and a little bit of south, really. It was about 265 kilometers today, and a bit of a slog because it was just one of those rides which is all sort of dual carriageway. And also they're building a motorway, so there was some construction, and there was some actual bits towards the end of actual proper 4-lane, well, I suppose you could call it motorway or dual carriageway, but highway anyway. And because it was just straight running, it was pretty boring really, so it was just a case of turn the music up, stick it in 6th gear, and just keep on going. So yeah, that was a pretty boring day. Another jump in mileage. I'm going to stay here for one night, and then tomorrow I'm heading south, heading to the Western Sahara, and I'm heading towards Senegal, Mauritania and Senegal. But it's great today. When I left this morning, it was about 14 degrees when I left, and then the day got progressively hotter. At one point it went up to 27 degrees, looking at the temperature gauge on the console. And then it started as I got towards the coast, it started to get progressively cooler. But the bike has been brilliant today. It just eats the miles. And you know, it's funny, reading some of the comments on Facebook and YouTube and things like that. You know, a couple of guys have said, oh, you're heavily loaded, you've got too much luggage. Well, I'm sorry, you know, I'm here, you're there. I know how much luggage I've got. It's perfectly fine for me. I'm not going to go riding over sand dunes, because to do that, to go off-piste, you need a different sort of bike. For me, the majority of my mileage is on tarmac, so I've brought all the luggage that I think is necessary, and it's going to last me for about 5 or 6 months. So, and I've not gone overboard. I mean, one pannier is just all my camping stuff, other pannier is spare parts and food, and the tote bag has got my laptop, cables, chargers, and then some clothes, and that's it really. So I don't think I'm going overboard, but as I said, I'm here, I'm doing this now, and you're not. You're sat in the UK, so I know how much equipment I've got, and everything works for me. So there we go. But what we'll do in a couple of weeks' time, when I've got a spare day, maybe when I get down to the Gambia, when I'm going to stay for about a week or so, one day I'm going to get all my kit out, and I'll video it, and just to show everybody what kit I've brought along with me. Anyway, this is today, another big jump today. A pretty boring ride, an unspectacular ride. Again, I'm going to do some video, which you'll see in a few days. But I'm more than happy to be here, to listen to the rolling sea of the Atlantic, the crushing waves. They're a bit small really, aren't they? It's funny because I was looking on Google Maps, and they were sort of saying, come to TanTan to do surfing. Well, not much surfing. Well, there's a little bit of surfing, but what can I say? I don't go surfing. Anyway, there's no way I'm going for a swim. I think it's a bit cold this time of year. Anyway, here's me at my campsite, enjoying myself. Another big chunk of mileage done today, and more mileage tomorrow. So catch you again soon. Bye bye.